Well, hi again, hockey fans. Welcome into episode number 10 of CCHA Now. Great to be with you as always. My name is Ben Holden. Big weekend in the CCHA. The Nanooks of Alaska, how about them? They go on the road. They take out Michigan in 2 games. First time Alaska has ever swept Michigan since they joined the league in 1995. Big weekend for Jake Hildebrand and MSU as they took down highly ranked Notre Dame. See some of the highlights and our top plays coming up in the show. Speaking of which, well, let's drop the puck on our top plays of the week. As we always do, we start with plays 10 through 6.
We begin at Yost. Great defensive play on Friday night in the third from Derek DeBlois. 4-3 Alaska, and DeBlois helping out his goaltender here with a diving stop to keep it a 1-goal game. That's some heads-up hockey right there from the Rhode Island product, Derek DeBlois. In at number 9, it's a 2-part play of the week at number 9. Lawson on Friday night. Broncos hosting the Red Hot Lakers of Lake State. Kevin Kapalka, the glove stop here in the shootout on Chase Balassi. Later in the shootout, Ben Power for the Lakers, trying to put the game away, and he just powers right on through with this one. Lakers won the shootout. They continue to play some great hockey. Play number 8, Saturday night, same barn, same teams. Kenny Morrison lets the one-timer go. It goes off the end boards. And how about the captain, Dane Walter, an acrobatic play to get this goal? Made it 2-1. Ended up being the game winner in a 3-1 Western Michigan win. Lucky number 7 this week takes us to Munn. Amazing weekend for MSU goaltender Jake Hildebrand. How about the moves from Peter Schneider of Notre Dame? But how about the right pad stop and a beauty right there for Jake Hildebrand. In at number 6, we go to the Yoop this week. Wildcats of Northern and Miami. Austin Zarnik does the dirty work, getting the puck and gets the shot on goal. Riley Barber, though, comes in and cleans it up for the shorty. That tied the game at 2-2. Great work by 2 great young players from Miami.
And coming up a little bit later in this week's episode of CCHA Now, we'll have our top 5 plays of the week. You'll want to stick around for that. And who knows, you may see some Western Michigan guys in those top 5. And speaking of the Broncos, we recently had a chance to catch up with Shane Birchback and Dane Walters, 2 outstanding offensive players for Andy Murray's Western Michigan team. Their goaltender, well, not too shabby. As I like to call him, the Big Slabowski, was last year's CCHA tournament MVP. And as Birchback and Walters told us, it is never easy to score on the Big Slabowski.
Still has it. Backhand try. Rebound. Oh, big save by Slabowski there. Still a chance.
Competitive guy, that's for sure. Even on the third rebound, when you're coming down, third rebound, plays over, he's still not letting you score. So
I actually get pretty excited myself if I get one past him. It's not even the first one. He's just on the second rebound and third rebound. He's phenomenal. He gives us chances to win every game, which a lot of teams don't have.
He comes up with another terrific stop.
Well, the CCHA and Fox Sports Detroit have teamed up to bring you the Celebrate the Legacy Superfan Contest. Recently, one of the Fox Sports Detroit girls, Lauren, stopped by the CCHA production studio, and here she is now with a closer look at the contest and how it works.
Are you a CCHA superfan? Well, here's your chance to prove it. The CCHA and Fox Sports Detroit have joined together to launch the Celebrate the Legacy Superfan Contest. One fan from each of the 11 CCHA member schools will win a prize pack for the final CCHA championship at Joe Louis Arena, March 23rd and 24th. In addition, one Superfan Contest winner will also receive game tickets and hotel accommodations to the 2013 NCAA Frozen Four, April 11th through the 13th in Pittsburgh. Fans can nominate a Superfan by submitting an essay that shows how your nominee supports their favorite team. You can also include a photo of your Superfan to show their school spirit. You must be 18 years or older to enter. Visit the Fox Sports Detroit website to enter the CCHA Superfan Contest.
Well, thanks a lot, Lauren. We appreciate it and want to remind you that each winner in our Superfan Contest will get 2 tickets to the CCHA semifinals and the finals, March 23rd and 24th. You'll also get 2 tickets to the CCHA VIP party at Cobo, and you get hotel accommodations for 2 downtown Detroit all weekend. Go to the website on your screen for more information.
Time now to look at this week's CCHA Players of the Week. The post-game Offensive Player of the Week is the junior Cody Kunik. He had an assist in a 5-4 win at Michigan on Friday and scored twice in a 4-1 win over the Wolverines on Saturday. Our Gladiator Defenseman of the Week from Surrey, British Columbia, Michael Quinn from Alaska. Quinn had a goal and an assist in a 5-4 win at Michigan on Friday. He then added 2 more assists in a 4-1 win Saturday to complete the sweep of Michigan. He finished +2 for the weekend. No question about our Warrior goaltender of the week this week from Butler, PA, Jake Hildebrand. He stopped 32 shots in a 1-0 loss to Notre Dame on Friday and made 33 saves, was the #1 star in a 4-1 win over the Irish on Saturday. And our Gong Show Rookie of the Week, Kenny Morrison from Western Michigan. He had an assist in a 1-1 tie with Lake State on Friday and added 2 assists in a 3-1 win over the Lakers on Saturday. Time now for this week's USCHO.com Top 20 poll. The Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, they dropped from number 2 down to number 5, the highest ranked CCHA team. Rico Blasi and the Miami Redhawks, they dropped 2 from 6 down to 8 after a split up in Marquette this past weekend. The Western Michigan Broncos, they remain at number 10 this week. And teams in the CCHA receiving votes, Ferris State, Lake State, and Northern Michigan. And up on the CCHA schedule, coming up this Friday, the 18th, Ferris State at Michigan State, 7:35 on Fox Sports Detroit. Western Michigan, they're at Bowling Green. Michigan up in the Sioux. Ohio State, they're at Northern Michigan. And Miami with a big series on the road at Wisconsin. On Saturday the 19th, Alaska at Notre Dame. That one on CBS Sports Network at 7:05. Bowling Green at Western Michigan, MSU at Ferris State, Michigan at Lake State, Ohio State at Northern Michigan, and Miami again in Madison to take on Wisconsin. And coming up on Tuesday next week, the 22nd, the U.S. National Team Development Program up at Munn to take on MSU. That one a 7:05 start on Comcast Television.
Well, as we've done all season here and will continue to do on CCHA Now, we give you our Celebrate the Legacy moment this week. It was back in October, in fact, October 19th of 1995, when the Alaska Nanooks played their first ever game in the CCHA. They played the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. The guy that took the ceremonial opening face-off in this game, Dallas Ferguson, is now their head coach. He takes us back in this CTL moment.
I ran into Bill Began last year at the CCHA banquet, and I was talking to him about, and he was kind of giving me a little more history that I didn't know about, him coming up there and spending some time in Fielding Lake with some of our people that were close to the program, and giving a little more history of it. And then I remembered that face-off because he was out there and with our Chancellor Wadlow, who was our chancellor at the time, and I remember taking that face-off and kind of an emotional type of thing where you're looking and you kind of remember the fans there, everybody's there, they're standing up, they're excited to see that puck drop because now we've finally been accepted into the league. So a lot of pride in Fairbanks and a lot of pride in Nanook hockey, and we were certainly proud to have been accepted full time into the CCHA.
We begin with play number 5 at Yost. On Saturday, Michigan and Alaska. Alex Guptill goes off the boards to John Merrill, to the Rocket Man, as I like to call him. Jacob Trouba, the freshman, the puck was on edge, and look at him unload for another of his many Rocket shots this season. Jacob Trouba getting it done on this play. In at number 4, still at Yost. Last Tuesday, great road W for Bowling Green, and it helped when Bryce Williamson was scoring goals from his knees. Great effort for his second of the game. That made it 5-1 in a 5-1 Bowling Green win at Yost. Play number 3, well, we're still at Yost. Saturday night, Alaska would sweep Michigan for the first time since they joined the league in '95. Cody Kunik, a 6 set of mitts here and a big-time shot. That would prove to be the game winner in a 5-4 Nanooks win. Up to Munn, number 2 play of the week, Anders Lee of Notre Dame on Saturday night. If you want to talk about placement, look where he puts this one. A top shelf snipe. Awesome goal for Anders Lee and the Irish in at number 2. And our number 1 play of the week takes us back to the UP. It's Northern and Miami, and Ryan Doherty of Northern Michigan. He's alert, he's smart, and he's heady right here on the penalty kill in the third. Takes the puck away, goes in to tie the game at 3-3. That, my friends, was clutch, and it's our number 1 play of the week.
Well, our shift has ended here on episode number 10 of CCHA Now. Big weekend of games around the league. The only team that's not in CCHA play will be the Miami Redhawks. They'll be in Madison for a big series with the Badgers, but all the games from here on out, they mean a whole lot. 3 points, big 3 points on the line every single night. Enjoy the games, and as always, you can follow us at ccha.com, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Hope to see you at the rink or maybe on television. For all of our crew, Sean and Phil, Ben Holden saying thanks for watching and enjoy the games.